Hi everybody, Namaste, Hare Krishna, Hare Bol, blessings. Today is a very special day. It is Sri Janmastami, which is Krishna's birthday. And so devotees all over the world are celebrating today, staying up and fasting to cleanse their bodies and their minds and chanting lots of Maha mantras and gathering with friends and family and then breaking the fast and just celebrating the immense gratitude and blessing we have for being able to chant these mantras in these hard times and give thanks to being of service and being a soul in the world. I'm also doing this blog because it's actually a really rough week because it is a very powerful solar eclipse on Monday, August 20th, and that eclipse is actually intense because it's conjunct with Rahu and Ketu, which is in Vedic wisdom the north and south node in Western astrology, and north node, or Rahu, is like the head of a snake and really hungry and always seeking and looking and needing to know, but Ketu is the body that has the wisdom and the knowledge to hold space. It's also going over the United States, over Washington, and our president-elect was actually born on an eclipse, and it's in Mars. And if you know anything about the planet Mars, there's the Graha, which means to pull, the planet that pulls us into action and war and fiery mode sometimes. So it is an intense time, and if you're feeling like you're in a pressure cooker, welcome to the club. We all feel that way. I am doing this vlog for the first time more about migraines and my experience, because I've done that for you guys in the past. I've shared my lifetime's worth of pain and frustration, and also lessons having a chronic debilitating, really debilitating situation, karma as I would call it, but it's totally physical. It's really not a hormonal situation for me. I have genetic migraines, and I have occipital neuralgia in my neck, which is the nerves, and I also have whiplash from a really bad accident. When I was 20, I hit some moose when I was an actor, which I always was until I was 30, up in the mountains of New Hampshire. So I am sharing today the miracle on Krishna's birthday that I have learned something really powerful. You may know I am 6 months pregnant, and I am 41 years old and got pregnant 100% naturally. I never did any herbs or anything, and I always wondered if that was going to happen, because when as a vegan and healthy kind of gluten-free non-substance user, I always have had to work with Western medicine and pain management, and that causes a lot of toxicity. And it causes a lot of kind of depressive feeling of just knowing that there's a heaviness, there's a need for my body to constantly be cleansing, constantly be working hard to deal with that medication. And what I found out about getting pregnant, at least, was that it was totally up to God, totally up to the divine, however you deem God to be, that it was going to happen when it was meant to happen. And part of that's because I know, and my husband Kalanidhi knows, that being a parent is a service, the greatest service in some ways, to raise a devotee, to raise a child of Krishna and Radha, and to let them be who they are means we support that. And then we led a retreat, as we do for the past 8 years in India, and it was really rough when we got sick, and we were like, done, this is it, we don't deserve to be doing this, we're no good. I mean, everyone else had a great time, but we had a hard time. And we went to Kerala for 5 days and got massages and ate, and on my birthday, whoops-a-doo, we chanted a lot, and in came this soul. So it was not the easiest time in pregnancy to deal with migraines. It is rough, and it's this very cool, calm day that started off kind of rainy in the middle of the night. And usually on a day like this, I would wake up with what we call a cover your ears shit show. of a migraine, totally debilitated, you know, just sick, kind of catatonic, but in pain, depending on what was going on. But today I didn't. I didn't because I am, for the first time, not experiencing migraines from any level above a 6, which is unheard of. My heart's racing when I tell this. We found a product, a natural product called Prime HEMP Oil. It's a totally non-psychoactive, so the THC is extracted. Whole hemp supplement. It's a legal, completely legal supplement, and it was created, well, it's industrial hemp that comes from very organic farms in Europe, but soon to be very organic farms in the US. And they extract the THC and they do this process of nano-enhancing and emulsifying it so it goes really smaller than your cell, and it goes directly into your bloodstream. And the first time I took it, I felt it for 6 hours over my brain, in my neck, like the pain came from a 7 to a 3 for 6 hours. So I have to share this because if we're not sharing, then we're stealing. If I'm not sharing this with people, then I'm stealing from the world. It's like we own a yoga studio now after 10 years. That came from the divine. We didn't seek it out. We didn't choose the location. It literally fell into our lap, and now we have sanctuary, and everyone in our tribe has sanctuary. Global people can come and have sanctuary. And in the same way, this hemp oil, this non-toxic, non-psychoactive, yummy tasting oil, it goes under your tongue, has changed our lives. It has decreased my migraines. Now it's been 5 weeks, so I haven't had one bad one. It's shocking. It's unheard of. So, and for my husband, he could tell his story. It has to do with more anxiety and depression, genetic also, and stuff he's been working with forever. He's been like, streamlined, awesome. It's amazing. It's like a miracle. And millions of people know this, and it's not a secret, and you can just Google CBD, or you can Google, you know, hemp. But we're having an event on Monday the 21st, and what we're doing is we're making what could be a very inauspicious event, this eclipse, this really powerful eclipse, into something really auspicious. We're going to chant Kirtan, we're going to celebrate, and then we're going to talk about the revolution of this plant medicine. This is Lord Shiva's plant. This is like Srimati Tulsi Devi, Vrinda Devi, who we Krishna Bhaktas wear for protection and clarity and supporting our health in that way. This is Lord Shiva's plant, but it's been like expertly derived from Mother Earth and then enhanced for a powerful delivery system. So if you have any questions about any of my stuff, I've been sharing my journey with people. I don't mind. Feel free to comment or private message me. And I just want to wish you all the most amazing, auspicious Shri Janmastami and eclipse. And remember, gather with safe people, gather in sanctuary, gather in a place where you can clear your mind and your chakras and go into the bliss of bhakti, which is for everyone. It means devotion, and it's spontaneous, and it doesn't matter what religion, creed, race, socioeconomic. There's nothing to do with it. The soul just pops into this body in this lifetime, and you have every right to connect with your divinity. Thank you so much, and I wish you all absolute peace and auspiciousness and prosperity. Namaste.